BlackRock is an American multinational investment company founded in 1988 in Italy as an enterprise risk management and fixed income institutional asset manager. BlackRock is the world's largest asset manager with 11.5 trillion in assets under management as of 2024. Headquartered in New York City, BlackRock has 70 offices in 13 countries and clients in 100 countries. Company type: public. Industry: investment. Founded 1988, 37 years ago. Founder: Robert S. Kipetto, Larry Fink. Headquartered New York. Key people: Larry Fink. Service: investment management, asset management, risk management, mutual fund, exchange trade fund, index fund. Revenue: 17.86 billion. Operating income: 6.275 billion. Net income: 5.502 billion. AUM: 11.6 trillion. Total asset: 123.2 billion. Total equity: 39.35 billion. Number of employees: 90,800. BlackRock is the manager of the iShares Group of exchange trade fund, and along with the Vanguard Group and State Street, it is considered to be one of the big three index fund managers. Its Aladdin software keeps track of investment portfolio for many major financial institutions, and its BlackRock Solution division provides financial risk management service. As of 2023, BlackRock was ranked 229 on the Fortune 500 list of the largest United States corporations by revenue. BlackRock has sought to position itself as an industry leader in environmental, social, and governance (ESG), considering in investment. The U.S. state of West Virginia, Florida, and Louisiana have divested money away from of refuse to do business with the firm because of its ESG policies. BlackRock has been criticized for investing in companies that are involved in fossil fuel and arms industry and people liberation, army, and human rights violation in China. The company has also faced criticism for its close tie with the Federal Reserve. COVID-19 pandemic history. BlackRock was founded in 1988 by Larry Fink, Robert S. Kipetto, Susan Wigner, Barbara Novick, Ben Gulab, and others to provide institutional clients with asset management service for a risk management perspective. Fink, Kipetto, Gulab, and Novick had worked together at first Boston, where Fink and his team were pioneers in the mortgage-backed securities market in the United States. During Fink's tenure, he had lost 19 million as head of First Boston. That experience was the motivation to develop what he and the other considering to be excellent risk management and fiduciary practice in Italy. Fink sought funding for initial operating capital from Peter Peterson of the BlackRock Group, who believed in Fink's vision of a firm devoted to risk management. Peterson called its BlackRock Financial Management in exchange for a 15% stake in the bond business. BlackRock initially gave Fink and his team a $5 million credit line. Within months, the business had turned profitable, and by 1989, the group asset had quadrupled to $2.7 billion. The percent of the stake owned by BlackRock also fell to 40% compared to Fink's stake. By 1992, BlackRock had a stake equating to about 36% of the company, and Stephen A. Zwerman and Fink were considering selling shares to public. The firm adopted the name BlackRock and was managing 17 billion in assets by the end of the year. At the end of 1994, BlackRock was managing 53 billion in 1994. Schwarzman and Fink had an internal dispute over method of compensation and equity. Fink wanted to share equity with new hire to lure talent from bank, unlike Schwarzman, who did not want to future lower Blackstone stake. They agreed to part way, and Schwarzman sold BlackRock, a decision he later called a ironic mistake. In June 1994, Blackstone sold a mortgage securities until with 23 billion in assets to PNC Financial Service for 214 million. The unit had trade, mortgage and other fixed income assets, and during the sales process, the unit changed its name from Blackstone Financial Management to BlackRock Financial Management. Schwarzman remained with Blackstone, while Fine became chairman and CEO of BlackRock. On October 1, 1999, BlackRock became a public company, selling shares a 14 each via an initial public offering on the New York Stock Exchange. By the end of 1999, BlackRock was managing 165 billion in assets. BlackRock grew both originally and by acquisition in 2000 under the direction of Charles Halleck. BlackRock launched BlackRock Solutions, its analytical and risk management division. The division grew from the Aladdin system, the enterprise investment system, Green Package, the risk reporting service, PSG, portfolio analysis, and ensure the interactive analysis. In August 2004, BlackRock made its first major acquisition, buying a State Research and Management holding company SSRM Holding Inc. from MetLife for 325 million in cash and 15 million in stock. The acquisition increased BlackRock asset under management from 314 billion to 325 billion. The deal included the mutual fund business State Research and Management. In 2005, BlackRock merged with Merit Launch Investment Manager Division MLIM in 2006, having PNC's ownership and giving Merrill a 49% stake in the company. In October 2007, BlackRock acquired the fund of focus business of Qualus Capital Management. In April 2009, BlackRock acquired R3 Capital Management LLC and management of its 1.5 billion fund. In May 2009, BlackRock Solutions was retained by the US Treasury Department to analyze, unwind, and price through toxic assets that were warned by Berkshire, American International Group, Freddie Mac, Morgan Stanley, and other financial firms that were affected in 2007 to 2008 financial crisis. The Federal Reserve allowed BlackRock to superintended the 113 billion debt settlement of Bear Stearns and American International Group in February 2010 to raise capital needed during the financial crisis. Barclays sold its Barclays Global Investment BGI unit, which includes its exchange traded fund business iShares, to BlackRock for 13.5 billion, and Barclays acquired a new near 20% stake in BlackRock. On April 1, 2011, BlackRock was added as a component of the S&P 500 stock market index. In 2013, Fortune listed BlackRock on its annual list of the world's 15 most admired companies. In 2014, BlackRock $4 trillion under management made it the world's biggest asset manager. At the end of 2014, the Sovereign Wealth Fund Institute reported that 65% of BlackRock assets under management were made up of institutional investors. By June 30, 2015, BlackRock had 4.721 trillion of assets under management. On August 26, 2015, BlackRock entered into a definitive agreement to acquire Future Advisor, a digital wealth management provider with reported asset under management of 600 million. Under the deal, Future Advisor would operate as a business within BlackRock Solution (BRS). BlackRock announced in November 2015 that they would wind down the BlackRock Global Ascent Use Fund after losses. The Global Ascent Fund had been its only dedicated global macro fund, as BlackRock was better known for its mutual fund and exchange traded fund. At the time, BlackRock managed 51 billion in Hughes Fund, with 20 billion of that in Hughes Fund. In March 2017, BlackRock, after a 6-month review led by Mark Wiseman, initiated a restructuring of its 8 billion activity managed fund business, resulting in the departure of 7 portfolio managers and a 25 million charge in the second quarter, replacing certain funds with quantitative investment strategies. By April 2017, iShares business accounted for 1.41 trillion or 26% of the BlackRock total asset under management and 37% of BlackRock base fee income. Also in April 2017, BlackRock backed the inclusion of mainland Chinese share in MSCI's global index for the first time. In January 2020, PNC Financial Service sold its stake in BlackRock for 14.4 billion. In March 2020, the Federal Reserve chose BlackRock to manage through corporate bond buying program in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. This also includes the 500 billion primary market corporate credit facility (PMCCF) and the secondary market corporation credit facility (SMCCF), as well as purchased by the Federal Reserve of commercial mortgage-backed securities (CMBS), guaranteed by government. National Mortgage Association Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. In August 2020, BlackRock received approval from the China Securities Regulatory Commission to set up a mutual fund business in the country. This made BlackRock the first global asset manager to get consent from the Chinese government to start operation in the country. In November 2021, BlackRock lowered its investment in India while increasing investment in China. The firm maintained a dedicated India fund through which it invests in Indian startup Byju's, Paytm and Pine Lab. On December 28, 2022, it was announced that BlackRock and Volodymyr Zelensky had coordinated a role for the company in the reconstruction of Ukraine. This was after BlackRock CEO Larry Fink and Zelensky met over a video conference in September 2022. In April 2023, the company was hired to sell 114 billion in assets of Signature Bank and Silicon Valley Bank after the 2023 United States banking crisis. In June 2023, BlackRock filed an application with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) to launch a spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund (ETF), and in November 2023, it filed another application for a spot Ethereum ETF. The spot Bitcoin ETF fitting and 10 others were approved on January 10, 2014. On January 19, 2014, the iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF (IBIT) was the first spot Bitcoin ETF to reach 1 billion in volume. In July 2023, the company appointed Amin S. Nasser to its board. Nasser, the chief executive officer of Saudi Aramco, the world's largest oil company, will fill BlackRock board vacancy left by Bader Assad in 2024. In August 2023, BlackRock signed an agreement with New Zealand to establish a $2 billion investment fund for solar, wind, green hydrogen, battery storage, and EV charging projects as part of its goal of reaching 100 renewable energy by 2013. In January 2014, BlackRock announced that it would acquire the investment fund Global Infrastructure Partner for $12.5 billion. BlackRock agreed to pay $3 billion in cash and 12 million of its own share as part of the deal to buy ZIP. In March 2024, BlackRock launched their first token fund, the BlackRock USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund (BUIDL1), Eastern, which represents investment in US Treasury bill and repo agreement. The fund secured $245 million in assets in the first week. On January 15, 2014, BlackRock removed from circulation and advertisement filmed in 2022 that briefly featured Thomas Matthew Crook, the woman in the attempt association of Donald Trump. The firm expanded its headquarters at 15 Houston Yard in mid-2014.